Thank you very much, Chair Miller. You began this evening's hearing by acknowledging all of the women who had inspired you, and I think it's very important to note that women need allies, and you have been an amazing one throughout this process and throughout my legislative career, so thank you very much. For many of us, today is a watershed moment, and with this committee vote, Rhode Island will be one step closer to protecting reproductive rights and affirming that we believe a person who becomes pregnant can make their very own healthcare decisions. We will become a beacon of hope for the rest of the country. Today's vote is the result of many who have fought for many decades, including Senator Perry, who preceded me in this seat, and many of the other people in this room and in this building, and I will be forever grateful for that. There were 16 senators who were co-sponsors of the Senate bill, including many who are sitting up here with me today, and each and every one of them deserves considerable thanks. Throughout this legislative session, we spoke with doctors and lawyers, religious leaders, our constituents, and our colleagues. I'm particularly thankful for the new and newish class of senators who pushed this bill alongside me, for the co-sponsors who came into office with me in 2012, and the 4 chairs whose support kept me and this bill going. I'd also like to thank Senate President Ruggiero. We might not always see eye to eye in ideology, but he has always been willing to work with me on issues I care deeply about. And under the president's direction, our talented Senate staff put considerable effort into helping Senator Lynch Prata find a path forward in order to protect reproductive rights. And to me, that is leadership. The bill we have before us today has had a longer journey than most. And while the bill began in judiciary, it makes sense that this bill would also be in health. After all, abortion is health care. On behalf of the women who have spent decades fighting for this moment, on behalf of my Senate co-sponsors who have sat with me during this legislative session, and every person in this state previously and up until this moment who has made sure that their voice was heard in this process, it is my privilege to move passage of 5125 sub B, the Reproductive Privacy Act. Is there a second?
Objection.
Senator Miller seconds.
Second.